everyone. Welcome back to New to the Street. This is your Sekur segment with Alain Ghiai. Alain is with Globex Data, the leader in Swiss-hosted private and secure communications and data management. And I'm Anna Berry. Welcome back, Alain.
Thank you, Anna. Happy to be here. Welcome to our viewer.
So the holidays are upon us, and it seems like everyone is buying online, especially because of our supply issues, right? And it's kind of the thing to do. But even if it's turkeys, right, from presents to turkeys, but we have to be aware of data breaches, and you are going to help us stay safe and secure. Tell us some tips so we can shop safely.
Sure, and you're right. This is the shopping season. You have Thanksgiving coming. Usually after Halloween is when the Christmas season comes, Thanksgiving comes, and you're right. People shop anything from food to clothing online. So the first thing you should do is first of all, you should always go to a website that is secure. And the way to do that is you can hover your mouse on the little padlock sometime on the URL where it says, www.myshop.com, and then check they have a certificate. Usually it says if it's secure, if it's encrypted. If you don't see HTTPS on the email, on the web address, the URL, don't even go there because it means that the website is not secure. So that's the first thing. The other thing you should do, HTTPS.
Okay, let's remember that.
So the other thing is that when you buy something, whether you go to DoorDash and order food, or you go to your favorite online store, you'll notice that a lot of time you have the option to save your credit card. I never do that because when these companies get hacked, and they do get hacked, it's not by choice that they want to be hacked, but their security is not top of the line, and they're also hosted by platforms that essentially get hacked. It's just a fact of life. So never store your credit card on the website. And you know what? It may take you a couple extra minutes to retype a credit card, but at the very least, it's like, imagine if you say, let me just go into a shop and buy some clothing, and I'm just going to leave the credit card on the counter, not even in a secure place, so that when I come back next week and buy again, they have my card. This is literally like that. So you definitely don't want to do that. The other thing is, if you use the internet, do not use Wi-Fi. Okay, Wi-Fi was great back in the day when you didn't have 4G, 5G, and phone companies were charging a lot for data. Today, you can go to any of the top 3 mobile operators and get like 10 gig for super cheap. So use your 4G or 5G, whatever you got, whether you're AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, and so forth. Use your phone data pack. If you're at home, obviously, if you have a Wi-Fi, make sure it's secure. A lot of cable companies like Comcast or others, or Fios for Verizon in the US, they usually do a secure version. Make sure that the admin password to get into your router is not admin. I mean, it's laughable, but that happens a lot. The number one password is usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 2 password used in the world is admin, believe it or not. Every year it makes it's like the Oscars of password nomination. You get these 2. So don't use Wi-Fi. Okay. In fact, I would even recommend, if you're on a Starbucks or in a public space, use your phone's what do you call it? Throttling. What do you call it? Your data, your mobile hotspot. Mm-hmm. So I have a phone here. It's a Samsung, and I can use my mobile hotspot. It actually forces you to turn off Wi-Fi, and then you're on hotspot, and it's a lot better. This is the symbol that you have here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway, so there. So I would do that. Definitely no Wi-Fi when you shop. No Wi-Fi.
Okay, these are great tips when you're shopping. And
last tip, if I may.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I can't wait.
Yeah, sorry. The last tip is basically when you use passwords to get into website, use a password manager. Don't use the same password for everything. It's kind of a classic story that needs to be repeated all the time because a lot of people, they keep the same password for everything. And when a hacker comes and hacks the main database of the store or your phone or what have you, then they have your password for everything. So use a different password for different stores. So again, the top 5 list, let's say. So first, always check HTTPS on your URL. If you don't have the HTTPS or the lock symbol, don't even bother shopping there. Second, do not use Wi-Fi. Even the so-called secure Wi-Fis are not secure. Use your mobile hotspot, or if you have to, when you're on a laptop, or use just the phone data that you have. Also, different password for different websites if you can. Definitely also don't use the credit card, and save it in that website, because at this point you're literally handing them your credit card without them having to do any effort. And when you shop around, if you're in a public place and you put your credit card information on a coffee shop or what have you, make sure that nobody's around you to look at that, because you have people that are professional that are literally scoping around people tapping credit cards. So be careful.
Wow, these are great tips we can all use. And I have personally started to use all of these, and we can't repeat this enough. This is important, valuable information, because it's how much is our privacy really worth, right?
Absolutely. Privacy, security. I mean, your money. You don't want your bank account to be drained before Christmas. Usually it's better when you drain it shopping, and then after Christmas, you replenish back to the new year. But it's better that you drain it as opposed to somebody else. And really just a little bit of something that's coming up next year in the company, if I may. We're planning to launch an identity protection membership, like a kit, and I think we're going to do it towards the last half of next year. But once you have that, you'll have like the password manager, you'll have a credit monitoring, email, and so forth.
Oh, that's great. So these are great tips to take away for safely online shopping. And now briefly, to wrap this up, tell us some things that we can do to protect our email and our text messages.
So when you text someone, obviously if you use the regular text, is the worst to use, because it's just open to everyone. Somebody can go into a telecom and really kind of hack into it. You can have people impersonating other people on text. Same goes for WhatsApp and Signal and all the other applications that basically require your phone number to install. So we recommend you get Sekur, which is our product, for $10 a month. If you use the promo code SECUR25, SEKUR25, you get 25% off. You have a secure email, messenger that you can use for people within your group or outside. You can also message non-secure user, and you can send an email to a bank, let's say, if you need to transfer money using Secure Send feature, and that email won't be on the open internet. So definitely check out Sekur, SEKUR.com.
Alain, a secure subscription would be a pretty good gift, wouldn't it, this holiday season?
It'd be a very good gift. I mean, for $10 a month or less, if you buy yearly, gives you a lot of peace of mind. Be a lot easier than having your email phished and hacked and your entire financial and medical information in the hand of malicious hackers.
Wow. Well, you guys are doing great work at Sekur. Thank you so much for keeping our data safe and secure. And I always look forward to speaking with you. Thank you for joining us on New to the Street.
Thank you, and a pleasure to be here.